All right, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, the house of David, on down to the women and children who will be delivered in these last days. We're about to come into some troubling times. The Spirit was on me this morning to basically just do a quick lesson. I don't have much time, so I'm going to try to bring out as much as I can with the little time I do have. But I just wrote this, writing this epistle or speaking this epistle to let brothers know that Satan is pissed the hell off. Satan is angry, man. All right. And a lot of things are about to take place, going forward. Once Donald Trump got in office, pretty much the energy of the world has gotten more and more intense, on the right-hand side and on the left-hand side, all right? And the reason for that is that our words, man, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, is being pushed all throughout the earth, man. And it's waking up the elect, but it's also waking up Satan, man. Satan is doing his thing. He's angry. He is not at all happy with the labor and with the word going out in the earth, man. So let me bring this out real quick. This is Luke 2:34. It says, and Simeon said, blessed. And Simeon blessed him and said unto his Mary, his mother, talking about Yahweh's mother. It says, behold, this child is set for the fall and rising again of many in Israel. All right. For a sign which shall be spoken against. All right. So Yahweh is set for the fall and rise of many in Israel, man. All right. And he is a sign which will be spoken against. And what you have to understand is that if you're going to come into energy and if you're going to speak the pure words, if you're going to come with the doctrine the right way, if you're going to tell the story the right way, if you're going to go into the names, if you're going to proclaim our heritage the right way, then with that comes a great persecution, and you're going to be spoken against. And Yahushua was spoken against. So if you're coming up on that foundation, because what are we saying? That we're built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, man. All right, this is Ephesians 2:20, and are built, all right, upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahushua Hamashiach himself being the chief cornerstone, man. So with him coming out, the more he's came out, through what? Him supping with his men, and his men going and proclaiming what has been told into their ears, all right? Through what? The Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit. We've, been diligent in pushing the energy and vibration of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. And the fruits of it, you can see that it's causing all sorts of madness, man. But look in Israel and you see what's happening is everyone is pretty much falling in their positions. And if you're a spiritual person, you can look and see who's on the right-hand side of this thing and who's on the left-hand side. You can see clearly who came up against the Messiah. All right? So it said, he is set for the fall and rising again of many in Israel, man. And as the energy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right, is pushed more through his men, you're going to see more bug outs. You're going to see more wicked activity. You're going to see men try to ruin you, man, like ruin you. And this is, which we'll get. This is why our forefather David, which we're, Lord willing, we're a part of his house, all right, was praying so much, Now we have to go through it, and wisdom is going to try us, man. All right. It said, yea, a sword shall pierce through, all right, thy own soul also, that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. All right. So the thoughts of many hearts are being revealed, man. And what is that sword? The word, man. The best precept to that is Hebrews 4:12. All right. It says, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of men. All right. And that's what you see happening. These guys, who call themselves Israelites, They were here only with, you know, to fulfill their flesh, man. You know, they had conditions. You know, the truth was conditional with them. You know, there was conditions. You know, if particular things happened where they got called out, then they lose their integrity, man. And that lets you know that these type of people aren't the men of the Lord, man. All right. The word is coming out there getting cut. They can't deal in the spirit. So what are they going to do? They're going to get carnal, man. This is all happening. All of these things you seeing happening are going to intensify, brothers. All right. So the best thing to do is prepare yourself by what? Taking your mind out of this world and understanding what you are a part of, man. We are a part of a legacy. When you read in the scriptures about the persecution that happened to the prophets and the men of the Lord, that happened because they had the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. And they spoke it. All right. Let's get this. This is John chapter 15. Let me take that off. This is John chapter 15 and 14. It says, ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. All right. So his friends are the ones who do so whatsoever commanded, whatsoever he commanded, man. All right. It says, henceforth I call you not servants. All right. For the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. All right. But I have called you friends. All right. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. All right. So Yahweh has given Yahushai, all right, the understanding. All right. And Yahushai has passed that understanding on down unto us. So now, if you're going to be the friend of Yahushai, all right, you know, people at your job that are servants, you know, they don't, let's say you had a business. You know, there's particular people that ain't gonna know everything about, you know, the company leader, you know, or the CEO of the company. They're not gonna know particular things. But if you are a part of the elect, you've been made known those things, man. And that's gonna cause a heavy persecution because you have been made known the secrets. You understand. You get on these videos and you bring it out, man. And that in itself causes spirits to stir, man. The thoughts of many are being made manifest, man. There's no more gray areas, man. If you're spiritual and you see what's going on in Israel, man, you should understand clearly who are the men of the Lord. You should understand clearly who came up against the Messiah in the ancient world, because all of the spirits that are back today were back then. All right. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. All right. And ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and your fruit should remain, that whatsoever you shall ask of in the Father's name, he may give it unto you. That's why we have to pray. All right. We have to pray without ceasing, man. We have to wake up praying before you go to sleep. Pray throughout the day. All right. The things that you see these wicked niggas doing, ask Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to reward these niggas, man. That's what King David was doing. All right. But King David was given a heavy portion of the Spirit, man. So he was always catching hell, man. All right. It says, these things I command you, that ye love one another. All right. Here it goes. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. So you read about all of the things that happened to the Messiah. You read about how they crucified him, how they lied on him, how they, you know, put all these false accusations, buffeted him, spit on him. They did everything in their might to catch him up in his words, because they knew deep down that he was right. So their thing, and they know deep down that we're right. They know deep down that we're the men of the Lord. So their thing is, if we can find anything carnal on these men and put it out, that can justify me not listening to him. See, I told you, look at this nigga. This is the type of stuff that these guys are into, man. The left hand. All right. It says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. So, you know, that's why you got guys who try to make their own way. They try to use the name Yahushai. But what do? They take a piece of the world and try to link it on to that doctrine, to the doctrine. And what? They're accepted by the world. But when you put off all of those things, when you constantly stand up for the truth, when you're constantly rebuking for the doctrine, because that's what this is all about, a particular doctrine. All right. Paul, for 3 years, day and night, rebuked men for being in a wrong doctrine. But see, when we do it, now you hate everybody in Israel, blah, 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 blah. That's a worldly mind frame. You see? But see, we're not taking hold to that mind frame. We're going to just continue steadfast. But you got to understand that you're going to be hated for that, man. Okay? If you were of the world will love its own. So these guys that are getting love, all they don't believe in the same thing. You know, here it is. The issue with us is our doctrine. But then you'll link hand in hand with someone who doesn't believe in the same doctrine, who has totally different opinions on the scriptures, who you just months ago were at war with. But now all of these guys are linking together, all right? Because why? This happened to the Messiah. This happened to Paul. This happened to Jeremiah. Paul looked at them niggas and said, some of you believe in a resurrection, some of you don't, but you all, what do they all have? One mind, and they're killing him, man. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. So you see these guys getting on the video, screaming at the top of their lungs. They want blood, man. These niggas actually want to kill us, man. Satan is angry. All right? This is not a game we're a part of, man. When it said the world hated you, the world hate you, man. These niggas hate you. These niggas don't want to see you alive, man. And it's going to come to that, man. You think that, you know, them trying to ruin our lives and putting our personal business, that's where it stops? No. Now these guys are systematically going to try to destroy you inside out, man. Just like they did the Messiah, man. But through it all, can wisdom trust you to continue? Can wisdom trust you? Can Yahushua trust you with what he has given you and told you? Because here it is, we are forewarned, but then when we go through it, are we going to break? Are we going to lose our patience and go try to avenge ourselves? Because those thoughts come in your head, man. That's another thing, man. You sit and you meditate terror a lot because of the shit that these guys are doing. But, hey, us avenging ourselves is not a part of the story, man. So that's the test, man. And that test is coming, all right? We're going to get that real quick. It says, remember the word that I said unto you, that the servant is not greater, all right, than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also, man. And did they keep Yahushua saying? Hell no, man. Did they persecute Yahushua? Hell yes. They tried to throw him off of a cliff for just reading out of the scroll of Isaiah. All right? And what did he do? He got out of the way. But then when someone tries to kill us on the highways and the byways, and we get out of the way and we leave out and we run away or flee, you know, into the next city, as it said, you know, if they're not accepting your words, then we're cowards and we're punks, and we you know, because these people are carnal. They don't have the spiritual mind that you have. Okay, a lot of these dudes that you're going back and forth with, that we see, you argued and went back and forth with them in the prior world, man. That's why Yahushua said you are the children of them which killed the prophets. Let's get that real quick, man. All right, Matthew chapter 23, all right, and 30. And say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would have not been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. All right, the prophets called holy hell, man, because they were given that wisdom. All right, and they were faithful with that wisdom. So we have to be faithful with that wisdom. But these niggas are acting like they wouldn't have came up against Jeremiah. They wouldn't have came up against Habakkuk. They wouldn't have came up against Isaiah. They wouldn't have came up against the Messiah himself, Micah, and all of the prophets, because there's prophets we don't even know about, man, whose stories aren't written down. But we'll get all of that history and understanding back when the kingdom of heaven is set up, man. But see, these niggas act like they wouldn't have came up against the men of the Lord who are doing exactly what we are doing, all right, in their times, man. Paul, they say all you do is get on this camp, that camp. But Paul did the same thing. So they're sitting here saying that they wouldn't be partakers of the bloods of the prophets. But guess what? It says, wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourself that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets, man. All right. And when this understanding comes out, they get angrier. They get mad. What comes into their mind is, I'm finna ruin this nigga's life. I'm finna kill this nigga. When the truth comes out, the thoughts of many are made intent, because Yahweh Shai, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is real, man. So you're a witness unto yourselves that you're the children of them which killed the prophet. Just standing in your lot, man. Which, Lord willing, we'll get a lesson soon that everyone's standing in their lot, man. Just like John was said, Daniel was said he was standing his lot in the latter times. All right. These niggas are standing in their lot in the latter times, man. You got a particular guy saying the scribes and Pharisees are not back. Yes, they are. All right, it says, fill ye up then the measure of your fathers, man. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can you escape the damnation of hell? And they're not going to escape, because they're going to do exactly what it takes to get destroyed, man. And they ain't going to stop, man. So they're filling up the measure of their fathers. We have to fill up the measure of what? The apostles and prophets, man, because we're built up on that foundation, man. Lord willing. All right. All right. It said, let me just read this again. Remember, I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. And they don't have the understanding that you understand, man. The comforter wasn't given unto them. They're not comforted by the word. All right. It says, it says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not sinned, but now they have no cloak for their sin. All right. He that hated me hated my Father also, man. You hate order. You hate the Most High, man. You hate being in subject unto men. You hate Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right. It says, if I had not done among them the works which none other men did, they had not sinned. And under Yahushai, his men are doing works that no other men are doing. By what? Feeding the flock. But now they have both seen and hated both me and my Father. And we're going to come under that same hate. And that hate wasn't light, man. It's about to turn up. Okay? Things are about to get real crazy, weird. And you're going to be frustrated, man. You're going to be angry. All right? That's why we have to call unto our power and not lean onto our own understanding, man. Don't get carnal, man. Brothers, don't get carnal, man. Because the thought is going to come to try to get carnal, man. All right? It says, but this cometh to pass that because, you know, you think, you know, we know people, you know, we're not choir boys, man. So the thought of you may come, man, let me call such and such, you know, get, you know, street, you know, Jake that you knew from the world. But nah, man, don't take it there, man. Wait on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai to do, because these things have to come to pass as we're reading, man. John 15:25, but this cometh to pass that the word might be fulfilled. So these things are coming to pass, man. You're being hated, and these things are happening, and in a way we rejoice. Although in the flesh, you know, you're all messed up, you know, but the inward man, the spirit is built up, man. All right, that the word might be fulfilled, which is written in their law, that they hated me without a cause, man. And that happened with who? David, the house of David. Psalms 35:19, let not them which are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Because what do we do to these niggas, man? All we've done is preach the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All we've done is rebuke them. All right, so that they can what? Get it right, because they're off, man. Somebody has to do what we're doing, man. The body needs a liver. The body needs white blood cells, man. You can't have a body without something that rids toxins, man. But this is what Israel wants. Israel wants a smorgasbord of madness, where everybody can do what the hell they want to do, and ain't nobody got to say anything to nobody. We Israelites get a red cup, put me some Hawaiian punch and gin in here, and let's party. Hand me the microphone. Let's know, man. Go on. You got Jake making leagues with the so-called white man doing reality TV shows. Wickedness, man. It says, for let not them which are my enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. And that's what they're doing. They're winking. Got them. Going into your personal life, threatening to take information off of your computer and phone and expose it to the world, and threatening to call your job, putting your tax information out, putting your family business out, putting your address, your phone number out. Lord, let not these niggas win, man. That's what King David was saying here, man. All right? It says, for they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. And we ain't bothering no goddamn body, man. We're speaking in words of peace, man. And it's going to take much hell before the peace comes, man. Okay? We're talking about the kingdom of heaven, the so-called white man going down, showing you that the mark of the beast is here. All right? Showing you all of these things, man. But they are what? Devising deceitful matters, man. All right? Jake, they're not even talking about the 144 and elect. They're coming up with their own damn names, man. In own damn groups and what they're about, man. Deceitful matters, man. Gangs, man. What about the elect, the 144, man, the house of David, man? You don't see too many of these niggas talking about that, man. They have their own agenda, man. So they said they have hated him without cause, man. That's what you're gonna have to go through as the house of David, man. It says, yea, they opened their mouth wide against me and said, aha, our eye had seen it. And that's what these niggas are saying, man. All right? That's what they're doing. Ha, ha. You can't get us in the spirit. You can't deal with us in the scriptures. You cut them on the name. You cut them on all of the shit that they're doing. So now what do? They're going to try to make you look as bad as possible. They're going to bring out things about your personal life. All right? And look, you're going to have to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai during times like that, man. Okay? And who gives a fuck, man? We're all in the flesh, man. We're all in the flesh. We all have particular things going on with us, man. This thou hast seen, O Yahweh, keep not silent, O Lord, be not far from me. Stir up thyself and awake to my judgment, even to my cause, my God and my Lord, man. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness, and let not them rejoice over me, man. Let them not say in their hearts, so we have it. Let them not say we have swallowed him up. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to scare you from continuing and preaching his word, man. They want to be your God. No, we fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We don't fear a nigga who has information on us, who's snuck in our computers, who's snuck in our phones, who's going through social media and doing all of this crap, man. No, man. They're using that as a tool for you can stop preaching this word, man. It's all spiritual, man. No. It says, let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at my hurt. They want to see you hurt, man. They want to see you hurt in a carnal matter. We rebuke so that the nation can see the truth, man, and that the elect can be sealed. It says, let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. All right? Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor in my righteousness. Let them say continually, let Yahweh be magnified, which have pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. So this is who we want to be glorified, man. Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's what we want, man. Psalm 69:4. They that hate me without cause are more than the hairs of my head. All right? They that would destroy me, being my enemies wrongfully, are mighty. They have the so-called white man funding them with particular programs. And a lot of these niggas are actually cops. And they have, they have it in their hands, these particular programs to investigate you and do this and do that, trying to play the role of the Most High God, man. We're investigating your doctrine, man. We're investigating what you're saying about the Bible, and you're off, man. So they're mightier than us in a carnal sense. All right. It says, being my enemies wrongfully are mighty, then I resorted to restore that which I took not away. O God, thou knowest my foolishness, and my sins are not hid from thee. So the Most High knows our sins, man. He knows our foolishness, man. So don't worry about what these niggas can do. Fear not them that can destroy the flesh, but fear him that can destroy the spirit, man. So David, as you can see, is praying because people were after him. He had enemies. He had particular people turn their back on him. This is the things that the house of David are going to have to go through, man. And why? Because we have been endowed with the understanding of the truth, man. All right, just like Yahushua was given that understanding, you were given understanding, man, from Yahushua. That happened when they came as disciples, and now the 144 have to go through it, man. All right. This is Acts 10 and 40. Him have God raised up on the third day and showed him openly, not to all people, but unto witnesses chosen before of the Most High, even to us who did eat and drink with him after he rose from the dead. Not all people, man. Only particular people were able to sup with Yahweh Shem Yahushua after he rose, man. All right, and that's happening spiritually now, man. Some of it who did eat and drink with him after he rose from the dead. All right, what's that scripture? Oh yeah, Revelations 3 and 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me. All right, so he supped with us back then, and he's supping with us now. All right, so it says, and he commanded us to preach unto the people and to testify that it is he which was ordained of God to be judge of quick and dead, man. Okay, so we're commanded to preach what we saw. We were commanded, we were commanded to preach that we saw him after he rose from the dead, and now we're commanded to preach that which he tells us in our ear, man. That which I tell you in secret, go tell it on the mountaintops. And he commanded us to preach unto the people and to testify, man. That's what we have to do, man. All right. And with that came a heavy persecution when they went and proclaimed that message, man. It says, to him give all the prophets witness that through his name, whosoever believe in him shall receive the remission of sins, man. And the people who proclaimed this doctrine were under a heavy persecution, and at imminent death was at their fingertips. At anything they did, man, by proclaiming that name. Hell was put on them for proclaiming that name. So it's more than just professing the name, but actually getting into this doctrine and proclaiming it the right way. Okay? So, hey, man, what does it say? Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. So much tribulation is coming, man. All right, and like I wanted to get here, which I really don't have time, but I'll just get it anyway. All right. Wisdom is about to try us like never before. We've been tried with particular things, and we passed particular tests, rebuked. You get called out. You go through things in the brotherhood. You have mercy on the brother. These are tests. If the Lord can trust you with his wisdom, if you're really a judge, man. But you can't judge the new world if the Lord can't trust you with the wisdom he gave you, man. All right. This is perfect. Sirach 4 and 15. Whoso giveth ear unto her, talking about wisdom, shall judge the nations, and he that attend unto her shall dwell securely. You got to attend to wisdom, and you got to feed the flock, man. And that wisdom was given to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua men through the Spirit, man. The men that Yahweh chose and gave Yahushua gave them the wisdom, man. It says, if a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession, man. We want to be a part of this generation. There's two generations in Israel. You got the prophets, all right, and the believers, all right, the men of the Lord, and then you got the 2/3, man. All right, it says, For first she will walk with him by crooked ways. And brothers, those crooked ways are around the corner, man. It's going to get worse and worse and worse, man. And bring fear and dread upon him and torment him with her discipline until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws, man. So wisdom is going to walk with you by crooked ways, man. Because you received this wisdom, now you're going to be tested. To whom much is given, much is required. Now you're going to be tested with that wisdom. And you have to make the right decision. All right? Are you going to fail the test or are you going to pass it? This is the times we're coming in, brothers. All right? But if you do right, all right, it says, then she will return straight into him and comfort him and show him her secrets, man. And this is how we are going to continue and continuously be comforted and continuously lead to the path of salvation. Salakia, if I'm stumbling over my words, I just woke up, man. My thoughts ain't all the way there, but through the Spirit, hopefully this is edifying, man. It says, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. And you see that happening to a lot of these guys. They're going wrong with the wisdom. They don't know how to deal with the wisdom because they have carnal mind frames, man. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil and be not of shame when it concerneth thy soul. So the Lord, you're a burnt sacrifice, man. You're a sacrifice unto the Most High Yahweh and the Son Yahushua. So guess what, man? You're going to be tried, man. Be not ashamed when something happens to you, man. The Lord had Isaiah walk naked. Okay, this is a prelude to us. We're going to be seen as naked. We're going to be seen as if we have no protection. We're going to be seen as crazy. We're going to be seen secret things about our past and about things that certain sins we have going on in the flesh and all of that. It's going to come out, man. All right, but guess what? Be not ashamed. Continue on the path so that the Lord can trust you and that you can be one of those judges, man. All right, for there is a shame that bringeth sin, and there is a shame which bringeth glory and grace, man. So, Lord willing, we can continue on this path. Lord willing, I just wanted to, bring that out, man. Like I said, we are built upon that foundation. So, these niggas are about to get nasty with it, man. Esau's about to get nasty with it, man. The spiritual demon Satan is not happy with all of the edification that's coming out. Therefore, persecution, and get your mind right, man. Get your mind ready for what's coming, man. Pray, fast, read, call on your power. Do what you have to do, man. But prepare your soul for the temptation that's coming, man. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect.